AITA Stories.
Am I the jerk refusing to help my sister pay for her wedding? So, here's the situation. I, 28M, have a sister, 26F, who is getting married in a few months. We've always had a bit of a rocky relationship. Growing up, she was the golden child, always getting what she wanted, and I often felt like my needs and accomplishments were overlooked in comparison. This became even more apparent when we both started getting older, and I noticed that whenever she had a problem or wanted something, it was always expected that I'd be there to support her, even when it was inconvenient for me. Now, she's planning this huge wedding, like, really extravagant. She's talking about a destination wedding, fancy venues, a designer dress, the whole works. She's already racked up a huge bill, and a couple of weeks ago, she came to me asking for a loan of $10,000 to help cover some of the costs. She mentioned how my other sibling, who has a lot more money than I do, had already agreed to contribute, and it's just expected that I'll do the same. Here's the thing, I don't have that kind of money lying around, and I've been working hard to pay off student loans and save for my own future. I didn't feel comfortable dipping into my savings for something that I feel is, frankly, a bit excessive. I politely told her I couldn't afford it, but she became really upset and said that family helps each other out, and that I should be there for her, especially since she helped me when I was in a tough spot a couple of years ago. I had a health issue that set me back financially. I tried to explain that while I appreciated her past help, I'm not in a position to help with her wedding, and I don't think it's reasonable to expect me to give such a large sum. She got really angry and started telling the rest of the family that I was being selfish and unsupportive. Now, most of my relatives are siding with her, saying I should just make it work for family. I'm feeling really conflicted. I know it's her big day, but I don't think I should have to sacrifice my financial stability for it. Am I the jerk for refusing to help pay for her wedding? Update: Am I the jerk for refusing to help my sister pay for her wedding? First of all, I want to thank everyone for your feedback on my initial post. I've been reading through all of the comments and trying to take in the advice and perspectives. I honestly didn't expect the response to be so overwhelming, but it's been really helpful in sorting through my own feelings about this situation. I wanted to share an update since things have progressed since I posted. After I turned down my sister's request for the $10,000 loan, things did not go well. She was furious, and as I mentioned before, she told the rest of the family that I was being selfish and unsupportive. At first, it was mostly just her and a couple of other relatives siding with her, but the situation quickly escalated. My mom in particular has been really pressuring me to just help out, because family sticks together, and it's for her big day. It's been really uncomfortable, and honestly, the guilt trip has been non-stop. I still stand by my decision, though. I'm not in a position to hand over that kind of money, and I'm really focused on my own financial stability. I've been working hard to pay off debt and save up for my own future goals. That said, I did offer a compromise. I told her I could contribute in a more reasonable way, like helping with smaller expenses, decorations, or maybe a few $100s, rather than giving her a huge loan. But she was not happy with this and said it wasn't enough. The situation with the family has gotten tense. Some of my relatives, especially on my dad's side, are more understanding of my position, but a lot of others are still on my sister's side. There's been a fair amount of pressure to step up and support her, but I'm holding firm. I also realized I have some deeper feelings of resentment toward my sister that I hadn't fully processed before. Growing up, it always felt like she was the golden child, and I was the one who had to work harder for everything, so this whole situation has just been a reminder of that dynamic. I guess I'm still processing some of that old tension, and it's making this situation feel even more complicated. In the end, I've decided that I'm not going to let guilt or family pressure dictate my choices. I can't afford the loan she's asking for, and I don't think it's fair to expect me to compromise my financial goals for her wedding. I've tried to be clear with her, but at this point, I'm just trying to navigate things with as much peace as possible. Thanks again for your advice and support, it's really helped me stick to my decision. Update 2. Am I the jerk for refusing to help my sister pay for her wedding? Hey everyone. I want to start by expressing my gratitude to all who took the time to comment on my original post. Your feedback has been incredibly insightful and has helped me navigate this challenging situation. I didn't think I'd receive such an overwhelming response, but it's been reassuring to hear various perspectives. Since I last posted, things have taken a turn. I stood firm on my decision to decline my sister's request for a $10,000 loan, and as expected, it didn't sit well with her. She quickly labeled me as selfish and unsupportive, and the fallout spread throughout the family faster than I anticipated. My mom has been particularly vocal, emphasizing that family sticks together, and it's her big day, which has been tough to manage. I want to clarify that I'm still resolute in my decision. Financially, I just can't manage to give that kind of money right now. I'm focusing on getting my finances in order, paying off debt and saving for my future are my top priorities. I did make an effort to help out with smaller contributions, such as offers to assist with decorations or provide a few $100s, but those were dismissed by my sister as not enough. As you can imagine, tensions have risen within the family. While some relatives on my dad's side have been more understanding of my position, others remain staunchly on my sister's side. It's been emotionally draining to maintain my boundaries amidst the guilt trips. This situation has also unearthed some deeper feelings for me. I've realized that I grew up feeling like the black sheep compared to my sister, who was often seen as the golden child. This underlying resentment has complicated my feelings about the whole situation. Ultimately, I've decided not to let guilt or family pressure dictate my decision. Going into debt for her wedding simply isn't an option for me, and I don't believe it's fair to ask me to compromise my financial stability. I've tried to communicate this clearly to my sister, but it's still a difficult situation, and I'm just aiming to reach a peaceful resolution. Thank you once again for all your support and advice. It's been instrumental in helping me stay firm in my decision. I appreciate this community more than I can express. Take care.
Thanks for watching.